Welcome to It's Student. Visit itsstudent.com for a full guide.
The modern university system often feels like a crushing weight, burying students under a mountain of inescapable financial debt. A standard 4-year bachelor's degree in the US will now easily set you back over $100,000. But right now, there is a strategy circulating online claiming you can secure a legitimate US bachelor's degree for under $4,000. The method relies on a specific sequence of transfer credits to bypass traditional semesters entirely, compressing a 4-year timeline into just 2 years. Naturally, you have to ask if this hyper-efficient route is an actual financial loophole or if it's a scam that leaves you holding a useless piece of paper. The answer changed in February 2025 when the University of the People officially achieved WSCUC initial accreditation. That specific shift to regional accreditation means this degree is now legally recognized in the higher education system. It takes this $4,000 route from a risky internet gamble and turns it into a protected, viable financial strategy. Executing this strategy starts by front-loading your degree with third-party transfer credits. Instead of taking freshman and sophomore classes through the university, you use ACE and NCCRS-approved platforms like UPI Study to complete self-paced online courses. This chart compares the costs directly. A standard 3-credit university course averages $1,950. On a third-party platform, you pay a flat rate of $250 per course. By transferring 60 of these specific credits to cover your general education requirements, you completely bypass the per-exam assessment fees that the University of the People charges. Because these external courses are self-paced, skipping the standard university term structure compresses your academic timeline. You can effectively shave a full year off your graduation date. The main trap here is picking classes blindly. If you take courses that don't align with your specific degree requirements, they won't transfer. You end up with dead credits and wasted money. To actually capture these financial and time savings, strict upfront degree planning is an absolute requirement. You have to map every single credit before you start. Once you max out your transfer credits, you enter the University of the People platform to finish your core classes, and the reality of the experience shifts drastically. There is zero traditional academic infrastructure here. You will not find live lectures, and you will not have professors actively instructing you. Learning the curriculum means pushing yourself through hundreds of pages of dense, open-source text and supplementing the gaps with external YouTube videos. Then you hit the most controversial mechanic built into this university: mandatory peer-to-peer assessment. Your weekly assignments are not graded by teaching assistants or professors. They are evaluated entirely by your fellow students. This creates massive friction. You will spend hours on complex coursework, only to have it judged by unqualified peers who might not even understand the material themselves. Look at this actual grading dashboard. A student received a harsh score of 60 out of 90, but the required feedback attached to it is a generic, AI-generated block of text praising the assignment. The grade completely contradicts the feedback. This forces a hidden tax. You will regularly have to email your academic advisors to contest unfair peer grades and wait weeks for a resolution. Surviving this environment, especially in technical tracks like computer science, requires absolute self-reliance. You have to be capable of teaching yourself complex topics from scratch. The trade-off is stark. You aren't paying traditional tuition fees, but you are paying with administrative frustration, peer grading chaos, and extreme self-teaching. So if you endure the process and get the degree, we have to look at the market recognition to see if employers actually accept it. The math here completely shifted when the university moved from its former DEAC status to its new WSCUC regional accreditation. This flowchart illustrates the specific regulatory gates that regional accreditation satisfies. Passing through a WES evaluation is now possible, which fulfills a hard requirement for Canadian immigration paths. That same accreditation status forces traditional brick-and-mortar universities to recognize your bachelor's degree, allowing you to successfully apply for master's programs. But these legal victories hit a hard ceiling when you apply to prestige-obsessed industries like high finance or top-tier consulting. Standard human resources departments hiring for remote tech support, operations, or junior business roles will check the accredited degree box and move you forward. Elite firms that recruit strictly from brand-name target schools will reject it immediately. This means the University of the People degree functions strictly as a utility credential. It is a highly effective tool for bypassing base HR filters, but it will do absolutely nothing to build your professional brand or alumni network. Ultimately, you are trading financial capital and brand prestige in exchange for administrative friction and extreme self-discipline. To see if this specific academic path makes sense for you, let's map it out on this matrix. We are weighing your need for prestige against your budget and time flexibility. The ideal candidate for this degree hack sits right here in the utility target zone. If you are an international student needing WES recognition, a frugal adult learner returning to school, or a self-taught tech professional who just needs to check the HR degree box, this route is built for you. On the other hand, if you expect campus networking, if you want mentorship from professors, or if you are aiming for elite finance roles, you will be deeply disappointed. You need to avoid this path entirely. If you do choose the utility route, you have to pair the diploma with external proof of skill. A GitHub portfolio, create independent projects, and professional certifications are what will actually secure your job offers. Success depends on a specific, calculated investment strategy. To avoid wasting money on dead credits, go to itsstudent.com to access the exact transfer guides and universe.